Do you remember that first time? The moment when everything in your world seemed to shift and suddenly, nothing felt the same. It's almost as if the air itself changed, charged with possibility and hope, not just a crush but the one that took over your world. The kind of feeling that made your heart race and your mind wander, even when you tried to focus on anything else. It was like a switch flipped inside your brain. Suddenly, you were awake in a way you'd never been before. Every sense heightened, every moment more intense. Suddenly, one person became the center of everything. Their presence in a room could change your mood in an instant, and their absence left you feeling strangely empty. You thought about them when you woke up, replayed every conversation before sleep. Every word, every glance, every shared laugh became a memory you clung to. Their name on your phone sent a jolt through your body. Even the smallest message could make your entire day. It felt electric, like the most important thing ever. You couldn't help but smile, even when you tried to play it cool. This feeling is powerful, making you feel alive in a way nothing else does. It's as if you've discovered a secret energy source, fueling your every move. It's more than emotion, it's a drive, a fundamental part of human nature. Your heart beats faster, your palms sweat, and you feel both nervous and excited all at once. We're built to connect, to bond, to fall in love. It's in our DNA, woven into the fabric of who we are as people. When you fall, your brain activates ancient pathways designed for survival. Chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin flood your system, making you crave more of that feeling. That's why you can't think about anything else. Your mind loops back to them no matter how hard you try to focus on school, work, or friends. Your job, your friends, they all fade into the background. The world narrows to just you and this person, as if nothing else matters. The only thing that matters is this new person. Their happiness, their attention, their approval. It becomes your top priority. You crave their attention, need their approval. Every message, every like, every glance feels like a reward. It's overwhelming, wonderful, and terrifying at the same time. The highs are higher than anything you felt, but the lows can be crushing. Think back to 90s movies and TV, grand, all-consuming love stories. The kind where characters would do anything for love, no matter how wild or impossible. Characters would chase their crushes across the country, make dramatic declarations. We watched these stories and believed that love should be epic, overwhelming, and all-consuming. We learned that love was about obsession, a single-minded pursuit. The idea that true love means never giving up no matter what. But there's a fine line between powerful drive and true obsession. Sometimes what feels like passion can tip into something unhealthy. The initial high of falling in love can feel like a beautiful addiction. It's intoxicating and you want to hold on to it forever. It gives you energy, makes the world brighter. Suddenly, even the most ordinary days feel magical and full of promise. But like any addiction, it can have a dark side. The same feelings that lift you up can also bring you crashing down. When your focus becomes so intense it controls you, it's no longer just love. It can start to feel like you're losing yourself in the process. It becomes a compulsion. You need that person to feel okay about yourself. Their attention becomes your lifeline, and without it you feel lost. This is where the beautiful feeling of falling in love can turn complicated, and sometimes painful. The very thing that made you feel alive can start to hurt. So how do we know when love crosses the line? How can we tell when the rush of new love becomes something that takes over instead of lifting us up? When you fall for someone, your brain changes, literally. It's not just a figure of speech. The chemistry in your brain undergoes a significant transformation. Dopamine, the pleasure and reward chemical, floods your system. This surge of dopamine makes you feel exhilarated and alive, almost like you're on a natural high. Just seeing or thinking about your crush triggers this rush. Your brain lights up with activity, making you feel giddy and excited. It's the same chemical released when you eat your favorite food or win a game. These everyday pleasures are magnified when you're in love. Your brain tags this person as a major reward, making you crave them. This craving can be so intense that it feels like an addiction. You feel focused, energetic, even euphoric. It's as if you have boundless energy and can't stop thinking about them. At the same time, serotonin, responsible for mood and calm, drops. This drop can make you feel anxious and restless. This drop leads to obsessive thinking. You can't stop analyzing every detail. You replay conversations and moments over and over in your mind. It's similar to what happens in OCD. The obsessive thoughts can be overwhelming and hard to control. The combination of high dopamine and low serotonin makes love feel overwhelming and all-consuming. It's a roller coaster of emotions that can be both thrilling and exhausting. You're not crazy. Your brain is wired to help you bond. This intense experience is part of how humans form deep connections. It's a messy, beautiful, and completely natural process. Love is complex, but it's also one of the most rewarding experiences in life, but it's also why love can feel so addictive. The highs and lows make it a powerful force that's hard to resist. The brain in love looks a lot like the brain of someone addicted to a drug. Brain scans show the same reward centers light up for both. Romantic love isn't just an emotion, it's a powerful addiction. Like any addiction, it has three main features: tolerance, withdrawal, and relapse. Over time, you need more of the person for the same high. Separation brings real pain, anxiety, depression, cravings. Even after a breakup, reminders can trigger intense longing. This is why breakups are so hard. You're fighting your own brain chemistry. Recognizing love as an addiction helps you understand your feelings aren't weakness, they're biology. It also explains why you might stay in unhealthy relationships. The addiction can overpower your rational mind. Awareness is the first step to breaking the cycle. How do you know when love turns unhealthy? One red flag: you can't function without the other person. Your self-worth depends on their attention and approval. Obsessive thinking and compulsive behaviors like checking their phone or social media take over. Fear of abandonment drives you to control or monitor them. You neglect your own life, hobbies, and friends. Your identity merges with theirs, leaving you lost if the relationship ends. You ignore red flags and stay, hoping for the initial high to return. The emotional roller coaster becomes addictive, mistaken for passion. Healthy love supports your individuality, obsession erases it. Recognizing these signs is crucial for your well-being. Our relationship patterns often start in childhood. If you had warm, responsive caregivers, you likely developed secure attachment, comfortable with intimacy and independence. But inconsistent or neglectful caregiving can lead to anxious or avoidant attachment. Anxious types crave closeness but fear abandonment, becoming clingy or obsessive. Avoidant types keep partners at a distance, fearing vulnerability. These patterns create a blueprint for adult relationships, often drawing us to familiar, even unhealthy dynamics. Understanding your attachment style is key to breaking free. It helps you choose healthier, more secure relationships. Pop culture, especially in the 90s, blurred the line between romance and obsession. Think of, uprooting her life for a crush was framed as romantic, or a boombox serenade as a grand gesture, not a refusal to accept a breakup. Movies taught us that relentless pursuit equals true love. Jealousy and possessiveness were seen as passion. These stories set unrealistic, unhealthy expectations. We learned to mistake drama for devotion. It's time to unlearn these scripts and value love that's calm, steady, and respectful. Real love isn't about obsession, it's about healthy connection. So, how do you know if it's love or obsession? It can be tricky to tell the difference, but there are some key signs to look out for. Real love empowers you. You feel good about yourself, supported to grow. It's a nurturing force that helps you become the best version of yourself. You keep your own friends, hobbies, and goals. Your individuality remains intact, and you continue to pursue your passions. Love adds to your life. It doesn't become your whole life. It complements your existence rather than consuming it entirely. Obsession shrinks your world until only the other person matters. You might find yourself neglecting other important aspects of your life. Your self-esteem depends on their approval. You constantly seek validation and reassurance from them. Trust is key. Healthy love feels safe and secure. You have confidence in each other and the relationship. You don't need to monitor or control your partner. There's a mutual respect for each other's independence. Obsession is rooted in fear and insecurity, constant worry about being abandoned. This fear can be overwhelming and all-consuming. Conflict in healthy love is manageable. You can disagree and work through problems. It's about finding solutions together. In obsession, conflict feels catastrophic, like a threat to your survival. Every disagreement feels like the end of the world. You might avoid conflict or get caught in dramatic cycles. The relationship can become a roller coaster of emotions. Healthy love is steady and resilient. It can withstand challenges and grow stronger over time. Obsession is fragile, always on the edge. It's easily disrupted and hard to maintain. Ask yourself, does this relationship help me grow, or does it consume me? The answer reveals everything. Understanding this can guide you towards healthier, more fulfilling connections. If you see obsessive patterns in yourself, you can change. Start by noticing your thoughts, acknowledge them without judgment. Mindfulness creates space between you and your obsessions. Redirect your energy. Reconnect with hobbies, friends, and activities you enjoy. Exercise helps. Endorphins boost your mood and reduce anxiety. Set boundaries. Limit contact, unfollow on social media, remove reminders. Resist compulsive behaviors. Each time you do, you weaken old patterns. It's hard at first, but gets easier. Seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. Therapy can help you understand your attachment style and build healthier habits. Remember, healthy love is a skill you can learn. With practice and patience, you can break free from obsession. You deserve a love that fulfills, not consumes. The journey away from obsession is a journey back to yourself. True love starts with self-worth that isn't dependent on anyone else. When you're secure in yourself, you seek a partner who complements, not completes you. Value kindness, consistency, and emotional availability. Healthy love is about building a safe, stable connection where both people feel seen and respected. Practice vulnerability, share your authentic self, and let intimacy grow over time. Real love is about choosing connection over compulsion. The wild highs of early romance are just one phase. The real beauty is in building a life together, a steady, warming flame. That's the love worth waiting for.